Hey guys, the White Phoenix welcomes you all to this end of year blog. It is the end of 2016. I'm sat here and I'm in my happy place in front of my computer, pages on, chilled out, and nothing bothering me ish. But all is peaceful, all is well. Which is more than can be said of this year in its entirety. Bloody hell. This is one of the most divisive years I've ever lived through. It started off okay. It started off alright. And partway through it all kind of went wrong. And not just for me, for a hell of a lot of people. Let's take a look. We've got Trump coming in the US, and do not tell me in any way, shape or form that's going to be good for anybody except those who wear a suit. We've got the Tories running rampant here in the UK. Man, why is this getting political? I don't know, it's just the whole political sphere has become really, really messed up with a lot of people only out for their own agenda in there, and it's not good for you and me, the little people, those who always have to suffer at the hands of their mistakes or their desires, and it's not awesome. And of course we've had a raft of celebrity deaths. My goodness, we've just lost Carrie Fisher, Princess Leia herself, and I know some people say, yeah, people die every day, and well, they do, and it's sad, it sucks, but these people kind of, it's just, you feel like they'll always be there, and then all of a sudden they're gone, but it's just a shock, you know. I will say, I think it is sad when some deaths get overlooked because of others, but I'm not trying to pour score on anyone for that. It's a thing that seems to happen, and who was it? It was the guy who abolished smallpox. He just died as well, but like, you didn't see him in everybody's Facebook feeds, did you? But I don't know. End of the day, I think we should take a leaf from Dr. House's book. Everybody dies. And it's what you do before then that counts. So there have been good moments this year, here and there, but it's been mostly bad, I'm afraid. I mean, I feel like this world is going to go to hell in a handbasket, you know, and like, you're just sitting there and you just can't do anything about it. I wish there was something that could be done to stop all this BS that the government's putting us through, but I don't see how. You know, I mean, what are we supposed to do? March in there and say, oh, you're no good at this job, you need to go because you're ripping us all off. But, of course, if we try to do that, you get labelled terrorists or something. More than likely. But enough of that. Time to tell you about how my year's gone. I'm going to start with a bad. Right, the first thing is to do with this channel. I have been doing this channel for over 2 years now, and I have enjoyed doing it. Unfortunately, I have gained nowhere near the required amount of viewers and or subscribers for this to become a living, which is what I hoped it would become eventually. I knew it wasn't something like that would not happen overnight. I'm not that naive. But it's been 2 years, and it really should have happened by now, I think. So if something was going to happen, it should have. I feel like that's how it is. So I've got something to say at the end of this video. Now don't panic. We'll tell you right now, I am not leaving this channel. I've put too much time and effort into it to do that, but I am going to change how I do it. Okay? But that's at the end. Yeah, and on that note, my subscriber count has stalled, which is bad. Like, no one subscribed to my channel. I still have people watching, which is great, which is awesome, thank you. But I'm not getting new people subscribing and stuff, so I don't really know what I'm supposed to do about that. I mean, I make these videos as myself, a guy who likes games and plays games. I don't try to be anybody else. I'm not gonna try to be anybody else because this is who I am. I can't be anybody else. I don't want to be anybody else. So it's a case of people are either going to accept me as I am or they're not. And the vast majority of YouTube appears to have voted in the latter category, it seems. Well, that's just the way it is, isn't it? Another bad thing, as I may have mentioned in the past, I'm kind of happy with my day job. I'm a shop assistant at a company that will remain nameless, but I'm not happy there. I've been there for over 5 years now, and it's kind of gotten progressively worse for reasons. But even if there weren't issues with the job, it's just, it does not mentally stimulate me. It is a waste of 4 hours of my life a day, and it's not what I want to do at all. And that is one of the biggest things I have to change in the next year. I've got to try and get another job, or get somewhere with my writing, which is the big thing for me to do in 2017, because I do not want to spend the rest of my life standing at a till serving customers like a monotonous job, which is basically what I do. It's not like there's never good moments at work, but it can't stay like this. It just can't. I'm just not happy with it. I just can't see at a minute how to change it. I can't find a job with better hours or better pay or something different. So I don't know. I really don't know, guys, what I'm going to do about that. And another bad thing is, well, my money situation's never been brilliant due to various reasons. Maybe council and government being too greedy. And come about March in 2017, it's going to get a fair bit worse. To a point of which I might have less than a tenner a week to myself after everything else. That's after I bought food, obviously. Don't worry, it's not like that. It's just I will barely have a cut of the money I work for to myself, and that's not right at all. I don't ask for much. I've been able to save like £30 to £40 a week at times, and that's okay. I'm okay with that, okay? I'm not a greedy person. I understand that a lot of money has to be spent on things, and yes, a cut has to go to the government. I do understand that. But they're taking too much, quite frankly. It's ridiculous. Them and my housing association, it's just far too much for someone on my pay to afford. And that's one of the biggest problems this country has. People cannot get out of their poverty situation because they don't get paid. Oh, there goes Facebook, sorry. Anything, barely. And it's just not on. And it's one of the biggest things that has to change in this country and the world as a whole. Like, anywhere that does that gives poor pay to people who really should be getting a lot more. It should be changed, and it needs to be changed, and this government really needs to answer for that as well, in my opinion. But yeah, I'm not happy with that at all. So, and the last bad thing, which is the single worst thing that happened to me in 2016, and a lot of you, some of you who watch this, who are my friends and you might have watched my blogs in the past, I have talked a lot about how I've been depressed and anxious and just generally on a downward spiral at times. The catalyst for all this, which is something which has been messing with me for the last 6 months, is my breakup with my girlfriend. which happened in the end of July. It was sucky all around, and I'm still feeling the after effects of it. I have days where my depression hits me hard because I'm reminded that we're not a thing anymore, and there are days I feel like we are distant. I still talk to her, and in all truthfulness, I'm hoping to work things out, but I don't know how that's going to go. And it has caused me no end of stress and anxiety, and it might sound immature and silly to some people, and you know what, you're entitled to your opinion, but when you feel that strongly about someone, it's pretty soul destroying, let me tell you. And I don't know what's going to happen with that. I hope this is something that I can change, that I have the power to change, but just have to wait and see. I won't lie, that single event has affected me for this entire year, this last 6 months, and has affected me wanting to do videos and stuff, and there's been days where I just have not felt like it, but the show had to go on, you know. But we'll just have to wait and see what happens there. Right, now to the neutral stuff. Neutral stuff that wasn't really bad, but it wasn't really good either in a sense. I mean, it was both bad and good. And single biggest thing there is, this didn't happen in 2016, it happened at the end of 2015, but this has been the first full year I've spent living on my own without my twin brother Mark, who you'll know from my Monday Night Versus videos, and it's been a hell of an adjustment process dealing with living without him. It's like, I always had someone to come home to, and we could always talk, chill, play games, and just help each other through our issues, you know. And yes, sometimes we didn't get on, like we'd argue over shopping and stuff, but that's what brothers do. But it's been probably the biggest challenge I've had this year is adjusting to that, and I do miss him a lot sometimes. I miss his company, I miss, like I say, having someone I know and who understands me to talk to, you know. But at the same time, it's a neutral, like I say, because he moved to America to be with his fiancée, and they are now happily married. Yeah, he did it. He did something that a lot of people would consider impossible, maybe just a dream, and he did it, and I'm immensely proud of him for that. He took that leap. That is a huge thing to do, moving in with someone you love, and to do it jumping across the ocean like that, that's insane. I don't know if I could have done that, to be honest. I really don't. To go that far away, but you did it, bro, and I am really proud of you. And though I miss you much, I could not be happier for you. I'm glad that you and Nicole got to be together at last. And with that, we're going to move on to the good stuff now. And that's the first thing I'll say. Start of July. Was it July I went over? June or July? It was round then. I can't remember the exact date. But my mum and my grandma went over to America to see Mark and Nicole get married. It was a hell of a trip. We had some issues coming back, which I'll never forget. British Airways, work on your communication, please. But it was absolutely lovely to see him again, just to chill and connect again. I have been once before, a few years ago in 2011, so it wasn't my first time there, but my grandma and grandma was, and they were amazed by everything. It was awesome, and we saw a bunch of sights. We went to New York, we hung out in Central Park as well. But seeing my brother and the love of his life, and now my sister-in-law, get married was something special indeed, and I'm so happy that I could be there for that. And it was an honour to be your best man, bro, and hopefully one day you can return the favour. Aye. I don't know if I'll make you walk out like in a procession, bro. That was anxious, and so was the speech I had to do. I wrote a speech a little while before the wedding, like a couple of days before, not that bad, and I was sweating buckets as I stood up to read it, but I managed it. And it was cool to be able to do that, and yeah, I just could not be happier for you guys. It was amazing to see you and all the American family again as well. So that was a really awesome memory. The other big thing is to do with this channel now. I hit 100 subscribers, which is a freaking amazing achievement for me. I did not ever think I would even get that many subscribers. So seriously, thank you guys for doing that. My subscribers may have stalled about 117 now, I think. But still, that is something that I can be proud of. And I'm happy that you guys have watched and enjoyed my videos. I hope you will continue to do so. I don't know if I'll ever get any further subscriber-wise, but you know what? At this point, I don't care. I really don't. I just want to have fun, make videos, and hopefully give you guys a smile as well. That's what it's all about. So there's that. And also to this, I have been consistent with this channel. I have been uploading videos regularly. I've taken a small break now because it's Christmas and New Year and everything, and I'll be coming back maybe sometime after my birthday, which is January the 7th. So, and I'll be doing I might be, depending on what I'm doing that day, I might be doing a level up stream on Twitch. Yes, I'm going to be playing games from my year of birth, which is 1986. So you're never too old to enjoy a good game. But I have been consistent with this channel. I've gotten a lot of videos uploaded. I'm still working through a metric ton of replays from various games, which it's probably going to take me 2 or 3 months to get them all up, so I'll be on with that a little while. I'm sorry for the video spam of all those, but it's just the best way to do it, get them up. So at least for a while I'll be uploading videos every day, in a way, but Let's Play ones will be less frequent now, and I'll get to that at the end. The other big good thing, is my writing. I have mentioned before that I am an aspiring short story and novel writer. Oh, there's my phone making weird sounds. I don't know why it does that next to the computer. It's just weird. But I have written more in this entire year than at any point in my entire life. I have written 8.5 out of 11 short stories that will be going together in a collection called Dreamers Chronicles Volume 1, and I'm hoping to finish and get that published next year. I don't know what that's going to entail. I know nothing. But just have to wait and see where that gets to and cross the hurdles I get to it. The short stories, Dreamers Chronicles, will be like a test bed, so I kind of learn what to do with regards to publishing and getting it proofread as well. There's a couple of my friends who volunteered to do that, so stay tuned, you guys, because your time will come. And it's going to be a testbed for my big thing, which is the novel Love's Night Zero, which I have been working on a little bit the last week, because I had a little spark of inspiration for chapter 3 and I've gotten through it. I'm aiming to get that to at least 20 chapters, but probably more than that. I want it to be as long as possible, basically, because this is kind of the most important story I'll ever write. It's deeply personal to me, and I'm hoping you guys, that when I finish it, I hope you enjoy it and get some joy out of it that I have, because I have enjoyed writing it. Not all the time, sometimes it's a pain in the neck, but I have enjoyed writing it, getting lost in that little world I'm making. So there is that. I have kept up with that, and that's good, because I'm starting to move away from playing games every day almost. I'm taking time out even after work just to try and write a bit. I can't always manage it, but because I'm just tired and my attention wanders too easily, but I'm trying. I'm getting there one day at a time. Another thing is I have reconnected with a couple of people that I didn't talk to that much, and it's good that I've done that. And I've also been going to a pub quiz on and off with my friends Dan and Miles, and while I'm not always completely comfortable with that, I can't really get involved in conversation that much with the other people there, but at least I'm doing it, you know. I'm going to keep doing it sort of irregularly. Try to. I know I wish I could be better at socialising. It's just part of it's because I just feel awkward and inferior around people, but some of it is because I like my own space. I like my creature comforts. I like to be able to just chill, enjoy my own little world, that sort of thing. It's just part of who I am, you know. But I need to try and be more social people. I have had good moments this year where I have. It's just I find it hard to maintain it. It's like I establish a connection with a person, but then it's like it just feels like a struggle to keep it going, you know. Because I feel sometimes like I'm not the most interesting person to talk to. I mean, I write and I play video games, and I do like anime and some TV shows sometimes, but I find it hard to talk about stuff. I don't know why. I get this mental thing in my head where I think the other person's just bored of me, and it's just like it's a stigma that just sticks in. I can't quite shut it off, you know. That's just what it's like. So, but I'll try. I will keep trying. Okay, just don't be. If you're watching this, you know me. Don't be afraid to talk to me. I don't bite, and you might find I'm a little more open-minded than you might think. So, there you go. There's one last good thing I want to say, and one last good thing that happened to me, and this happened to me since 2015. Since the 27th of August, to be precise. No, even before that, like March time. But I spoke about that I broke up with my girlfriend, which was the single stupidest thing I did all year, yay! But because it was a huge mistake, and I do regret it. The good thing that's happened to me since 2015, and has been a good thing even up to that point, is that person, Katie. And she really is the best thing that's ever happened to me. And we've had a bad chapter, but it doesn't mean the rest of the story has to go bad. And I just want to say thank you for all the good times that we had together. Because those haven't been erased just because of what happened. There were things, and I haven't forgotten them. I have not forgotten all the love that you showed me in all your little ways. And I know you have difficulty expressing yourself at times. And I didn't understand that at first, but now I do. And I'm sorry for not understanding sooner. I hope that we can fix things. And just know that you are loved a lot. And there's no one that I'd rather spend the rest of my life with. So, if you're watching this, Katie, you're the best. You really are. Alright, I'm not gonna carry on because I'm gonna end up setting myself off, so I'll just shut up now. I'm gonna shut up. Right. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's a summary of my year. This has gone on a bit long, sorry guys, but it's the end of the year. This is the kind of thing you have to do. So going into 2017, what are my resolutions? Now, resolutions I see as a guideline to how you want your year to go. I know a lot of us don't stick to them, and some see it as pointless, but I'm gonna say a couple anyway. 2 or 3. The first one: finish my short stories. That is the number one thing I need to do, and it is going to happen. I am almost there. I'm so close. I can taste it. I'm just running into writer's block on one story at a minute, but I will get there. That is what I need to do. I need to make this happen. This is my dream, okay? I am not going to give up on this dream. Second thing is try to socialise better with my family and friends. as I've already said, I'm horrendous at this, okay? It's social anxiety, it's my head, it's just me being introverted and shy, and I will try to maybe at least actually talk to people first, because I find it hard to do that. I think that's the biggest thing, you know? But that's a thing. The third one. This is going to be a bit of a shock, possibly to everyone watching this, but I have made my mind up on this. It is partly because I know my financial situation is going to get crap later on, but it's also for other reasons. I have a collection of games that I could spend playing for the rest of my life, even if I recorded videos of every single game I have access to. I will probably never, ever get finish them in my lifetime. I would never get them all up on this channel. That's how many games I have. I need to stop buying them. Like, full stop. With exceptions. I hadn't forgotten about like the Final Fantasy VII Remake or Kingdom Hearts 3, but I need to stop buying games on these Steam sales. I need to stop buying them. I mean, charity shops sound so bad, but you know what I'm trying to say? I need to stop buying DLC. I need to stop buying them every other week, because that's how I am when I'm really into it. Because if I didn't buy all those games, I'd have a lot more money to my name. A lot more money if I could do different things with. And part of the reason I'm doing this is because I'm hoping things can work out with Katie, and I will have money to sort of take her places. Maybe pay for a fare to come up here. That sort of thing, you know? Because I want to do that, you know? I can't, if there's one thing that makes me feel guilty and horrible in life is when people pay for me. I hate it. Because I want to pay my own way and stuff, and another reason is I want to see what happens. See what happens if I can go a year without splurging on games all the time. Because I might find it's a really good thing. So, while there are exceptions, these are games I can save up for over months and months and months, and it'll just be one purchase at a time, not loads and loads and loads. I can put money aside for that, which I've been trying to do, but not always succeeding. But this is what I want to do. So I want the people watching this to hold me to that, okay? Right? Okay, you got it? Good. Right. So there you go. This is a concerted effort to try and change my life in a relatively small way, but it's a thing, you know? As one last resolution, but whether I can keep this one or not depends on how things go, and it's to do things right by Katie, do the best for her, because when you love someone, their happiness matters more than your own, and I do really want to make her happy, so that's my last resolution. And there you go. That's it. That's all I have to say about this year. It's been a hell of a train wreck in places, but it's had bright moments as well. And to look at it another way, you're still here, I'm still here. We made it, so you know what? High five. Because we did it, you and me. We made it. And we're going to make it again through the next year. And I'm going to leave you guys with that. But there's one last thing I need to say, and that's about my channel. I am not going to be uploading videos as regularly as I have been. I still want to do this as long playthroughs I do want to get through, but I need to devote more of my time to my writing now. That's got to be my main priority. So it's just the way it is. If if I pick up on subscribers and stuff, then who knows? We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But that's how it's going to be from now, guys. But I'm not leaving this channel, not at all. I'm staying right here. I'm doing my thing. Shut up, Facebook. And there you have it. So I hope 2016 hasn't completely destroyed you and that your dreams are still alive and you're still going to go for them. You're going to do it, right? You, watching right now, promise me that you will. Take that dream and go for it, because what you need to do in life. Thanks very much for watching, guys, and I hope you have a wonderful 2017. Happy New Year, and as always, keep your fire burning, and I'll see you guys next year.